First of all, thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting this Republican ticket. I especially want to thank Mary Beeman, Gene Bishop, and Bob Hartman for those wonderful and kind words. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mr. Chairman, I want to congratulate you on running a very orderly caucus and a lot more speedier than the Democrats do. Thank you, fellow Republicans. It is a great honor for me to be nominated for the office of First Selectman, and I graciously accept your nomination. As many of you know, I have served 16 years in elected office and have been honored and proud to serve our community for those many years. I believe I have demonstrated the type of commitment necessary to serve as your First Selectman. I always carefully consider all points of view and have supported many programs and services considered desirable for our community. I am most proud of my advocacy for the Senior Tax Relief Program, my strong support of excellence in education, and my commitment to prudent financial policies. But there is more to be accomplished. It has been a difficult year for Guilford and its citizens. We have seen our bond rating decrease. We are faced with a projected shortfall in our revenue of $1.6 million. We will have to further reduce our fund balance, also known as our savings account or rainy day fund, by over $500,000. We needed 2 referendums to get a budget approved, and we have seen the trust in government eroded. Guilford is in need of a change in both direction and in leadership. It is time for a new majority on our boards and commissions. It is time for proven, experienced leadership to once again serve the citizens of Guilford. It is time to review the operations of our town government by creating a due diligence task force to perform a top-to-bottom review of processes, procedures, and operations. We can and we will increase efficiency through the use of technology and provide additional training for our staff to better utilize the technology we have. We need to consider the elimination of obsolete or unnecessary processes that provide little or no value to the administration of this town or its citizens. Where appropriate, we need to further encourage regionalization that will increase our efficiency without compromising service or local control. We can and we will do more with less to restore our financial health. I will lead a task force whose agenda is not intended to diminish the ranks of our town employees. I value our staff. Our town and school employees demonstrated their willingness to accept furloughs and forego negotiated increase in wages. This was a win for all of us. Our teachers remain the only teachers bargaining unit in the state that has agreed to concessions to wage increases. The goal of the task force will be to identify weaknesses and capitalize on our strengths. No financial plan will solve the problems without also including our partners from the business community. We have lost many existing businesses, and new businesses are faced with endless delays and a myriad of hassles by the Democratic Party-controlled boards. My critics will attribute the dismal business environment to the collapse of our national economy. Here in Guilford, most of the blame falls squarely on the agenda of the current majority. We can and we will support good, clean economic development to increase our commercial tax base and ease the burden on our residential taxpayers. We must attract businesses that will be a good fit for Guilford, while not hindering the efforts and operations of our current commercial taxpayers. Our boards and commissions must stop their zealous efforts in over-regulating. Let's not repeat that ridiculous attempt to regulate inside the store signage that we went through about a year and a half ago. This proposed regulation had little or no benefit to most in our community and was smack in the face of hard-working business owners trying to earn an honest living. Business should be treated as our friends and partners, and government must be careful not to over-regulate. It is also time to support a long-term capital needs of our school and town buildings. We need to create a professional long-range plan, a plan that will address our true needs and provide for its funding. For too many years, we have put aside needed maintenance and repairs of our school buildings. We can no longer ignore the state of these buildings. We can and we will make every effort to provide our children with good, clean, healthy, and safe facilities. I am proposing that we consider removing all funding for replacement of major capital equipment from the annual operating budget. We will propose a one-time issue similar to the Land Acquisition Fund that we can draw upon over multiple years determined by the long-range plan. Most importantly, this will ease the burden on our annual operating budget and help keep the growth of the mill rate in check. Guilford can and will again become a financially healthy town. Under our administration, we will increase our fund balance, improve our bond rating, and earn the respects of the financial markets once again. A town that is financially healthy can provide excellent services, contribute to the high quality of life, support an excellent education system, maintain its infrastructure, and control the cost of government. No matter how well we manage our finances, we will never be considered a healthy town without addressing our environment. As a community, we have made remarkable progress. But when it comes to municipal operations, we need improvement. Town Hall needs to place a greater emphasis on becoming a greener town. As a first step, I will be asking all departments to provide a list of suggestions on how they might become greener. One way we can start to become greener is by distributing information electronically wherever legally possible, thus eliminating the need to distribute countless reams of paper on a daily basis. This will certainly help the economy and, as an added bonus, significantly reduce expenses. We can and we will address energy conservation. I will recommend that we seriously consider the recommendations of our Energy Task Force and require energy-efficient systems be incorporated in any future facilities projects. I will also continue my record of supporting land acquisition and protection of our land and water. Lastly, Guilford can and will become a user-friendly government for both its residents and its businesses. The role of government is to serve its citizens. Taxes should be levied to fund services and not to grow government. As leaders, we can and we will guard against hidden agendas when appointing board and commission members. We will appoint individuals who want to serve for the betterment of our community rather than special interest groups. Most importantly, our government must better communicate with its citizens and regain their trust and their confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight you have nominated a slate of professional, hardworking, and experienced individuals, and I'm honored to be part of that slate. This is the ticket that will lead Guilford in a new direction, one that will improve its financial and environmental health, create a comprehensive plan for the future, operate at a high level of efficiency, and most important of all, earn the trust of each and every citizens. We can and we will. Thank you.